Watching all of the excitement, quiet where you are now. Won't be the case tomorrow. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, good morning, Donna. Good morning, Kansas City. We are here at CPKC Stadium, where we are just over 24 hours away from more than 11,000 soccer fans filling the crowd here, just getting hyped for the season opener between the Kansas City Current and the Portland Thorns. So as we look ahead to this new season, let's just take a moment to talk about the incredible roster of this team, because we have in our lineup the 2024 Golden Boot winner for scoring a record-shattering 20 goals last season, Temo Chawinga, several national team call-ups like Michelle Cooper and Claire Hutton, plus a lot of depth in every position. That makes choosing the starters a tough decision for head coach Vlatko Andonovski.
It is very difficult. It's not easy to be on this side, and we understand that, but in the same time, more difficult it is. Sometimes it's nicer. I would rather have more option or extra options than not having options at all.
The team has been busy during the preseason, just working to bond with their new team members. We know there were several new acquisitions during the offseason, and we've really already seen that chemistry come together on the pitch as they've been practicing this week. We got to see that firsthand, and it's because this team really knows that this first game is going to set the momentum for this season. Last year, when the Current played the Thorns to open up at home, they won 5-4. And while last year's home opener was also focused on the new stadium, these players say the atmosphere will still be infectious on game day.
So I think being part of the game is going to be so exciting, because the first game of the year, being a home opener, is always so fun. And to be able to look back on what we did last year, and like even the first game of the year, it was so exciting. And just to have that energy, even though it's not the first game at CPKC Stadium, to have it be the first game of the season after what we did last year is really exciting.
Obviously we have new players, so we're looking forward to seeing them on the field, and it's going to be fun. Just setting the standard. I think last year obviously we did set a standard, but this year we're taking it up another notch, and we're here to show you what we're all about now.
And no one can speak to just how much growth we've seen in the last year better than team president Raven Jemison. And so, Raven, we're out here just a day away from season opener year 2 here at the stadium. I mean, what's going through your head knowing we're here?
What's going through my head is that I got more sleep in the week leading up than this time last year. But honestly, what's going through my head is the moment that we're waiting for is nearly here, right? Tomorrow, we will welcome the best fans in the NWSL to CPKC Stadium once again for a home opener. And this is about excellence, right? This year is about excellence. Last year was about learning, and we learned quite a bit. But now we're ready to get going and welcome this team to the pitch as they get ready to hopefully march towards a championship.
And let's talk about the game day experience and the atmosphere. What do fans need to know if they are making it out here tomorrow, whether they've been season ticket members for years or this is their first match?
Yeah, you talked about how the team responds to the fans, and we pride ourselves on the business side and hopefully creating the best home pitch advantage in all of sports, and in particular the NWSL. So one thing the fans need to know is get here early. We want people in their seats as the team takes the pitch for warm-ups, as the team gets ready to obviously start the season. It's everything. We're going to be obviously on national television, so we want everybody here cheering on the fans. And when we say KC Baby, we want 11,500 strong to have it resonate throughout Kansas City. So the main thing is, our gates open at 2 hours prior to the match. So get here early and let's get ready to cheer on this great team.
All right. Thank you so much, Raven. And we know that there is so much hype and excitement for this match. But like Raven said, it is going to be on national TV. It's going to be on our channel, KMBC 9. So if you sadly can't make it out tomorrow, the good news is you can watch from the comfort of your own home on KMBC 9 at 11:45 tomorrow morning when the Kansas City Current take on the Portland Thorns to open up the season. And if you want a closer look into the behind the scenes of the stadium, maybe meet some of the incredible fans who helped make this fandom what it is, then you can watch our KMBC 9 Chronicle, A Pitch Fit for a Queen. You can watch it streaming now on our very local app. You can also access it on our website, that is kmbc.com. So all morning long, we've been bringing you what you need to know if you're coming out to CPKC Stadium for game day. We've been talking to fans, we've been hearing from players. But what about the food? I know that's what is important to me on a game day. So join us in the next couple of minutes, Donna. We're going to be sharing some of the new food options that's going to be available at the stadium. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jamie.
Hi, Donna. Good morning. Good morning, Kansas City. We are here at CPKC Stadium where I'm hanging out in one of the suites today. This is not where I normally spend a game day. Typically, a game day for me is wandering around the concourse looking for concessions because food is a top priority for me on game day. And at CPKC Stadium, they have high quality food. It's incredible offerings here. Fans will be able to try food from local vendors like Yoli Tortilleria, Room 39, Joe's KC, and Billy's Grocery, just to name a few. But new this year is an emphasis on going green.
We're coming back with another round of amazing stuff this year. So on the concession side, on the Riverfront Collective, we showcase a bunch of new things, and we're leaning, we're pushing towards a lot of that, reducing the carbon footprint. So we have a cauliflower tikka masala we'll be selling this year. We also have a vegan chocolate pudding that you'll see. We have a brand new dill pickle tater tot. It comes with a ranch dressing, dill pickle seasoning on it, and chopped pickles.
And some of the other new items on the menu this season include chicken tinga burritos from Yoli Tortilleria, a Monte Cristo sandwich from Room 39, a tuna poke bowl from Billy's Grocery, an Italian hoagie, and chicken bacon ranch wraps. That's just the tip of the iceberg. The culinary team at the KC Current say dietary equity is also at the core of their menu.
Like 85% of our menu is available to be gluten-free in concessions. That's unheard of. We do a lot of vegan, a lot of vegetarian in our fine dining areas too, our all-inclusive clubs. And we have probably 2-3 guests just rush up to me and say, thank you so much for what you're doing here. And like we had people in tears last year on opening match because they haven't been able to bring their children to a sporting event. When like they have to bring snacks and then they come here and it's like a whole new world.
Well, this season, you will still have the opportunity to pre-order food through the Kansas City Current app. Just keep in mind, not every vendor is going to be available to pre-order from, but you'll be able to see right there on the app who you can order from ahead of time, so you can just walk up and grab it. One thing that many KC Current fans may have expressed last season is just the lack of a cup of Joe. You couldn't get coffee inside the stadium unless you had the premium seats and experiences. Well, enter Pitchside Coffee. It is a coffee company that was created by several members of the Kansas City Current players.
We're actually really excited because we're going to be a vendor in the stadium for games. So we're really excited to have our truck out there and serve the fans and connect with the fans. Obviously we'll be on the field, but just kind of serving them coffee and getting to share that experience with them, we're really excited about.
That's Vanessa DiBernardo, who you just heard from. She's one of several Kansas City Current players who helped found Pitchside Coffee last season. So like you heard her say, she'll be playing on the pitch along with the other players, but Pitchside Coffee's trailer will be here in the stadium. They'll have concession vendors working in that truck. That way you can still get your coffee or hot cocoa during the game all season long during home games. So there is so much energy and excitement here at the stadium. Coming up in our next half hour, we are going to be talking with Caitlin Carducci about some of the incredible talent that has been building up this roster. Just find out what it took to bring some of these amazing players here to Kansas City. For now, though, Donna, we'll send it back to you.
Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Kansas City. I'm joined here by a few members of the Kansas City Blue Crew. You are the official supporters group for the Kansas City Current. And I hear you guys have a special message for our fans this morning.
KC, baby!
I love the energy. They've been hanging out with us all morning long. Thanks, you guys. As we get here, excited for the start of the season. CPKC Stadium getting ready for opening day tomorrow, the start of the season. You may notice behind me, you can see the sprinklers going off. We're hearing some of the landscaping going on nearby. That's because the team is getting ready to have this pitch perfectly prepared for that first game tomorrow when the Kansas City Current take on the Portland Thorns. And while the team is getting ready, we also know the players are too. They have been making sure to get in those final practices all week because they know that they're going to be making a statement when they open the season tomorrow. I sat down with Captain Lil Labonta earlier this week, and she's confident this is the team that could go all the way, which means there's a lot to look forward to this season.
I want us to play well every game. I want every player to stay healthy. You obviously want to win. I'm hoping again, Temmel wins Golden Boot, MVP. I hope our team wins the Shield, the full thing we can get. Now they have Rookie of the Year, they have Midfielder of the Year. I'm hoping we can also get Coach of the Year. All these awards I would love for this team to have because I do think they deserve them.
So what if you are coming out to the stadium? What do you need to know? Well, let's break it all down for you. It all starts at 8:45 tomorrow morning. That's when the activities get started on the CPKC Plaza out front. You'll be able to get your face painted. You can make signs to support your favorite player. You'll get to take part in some giveaways. Who doesn't love that ahead of a game? And then 9:45 is when stadium gates open here. 9:45 is typically when we start to see members of the Blue Crew as well as those who sit in the supporter stand start to make their way in. The supporter section is open seating, so typically they like to get in so they can be as close to the pitch as possible. If you have been waiting for that perfect autograph, 10:15 is a time you need to keep in mind, because 10:15 is when a couple of the Kansas City Current players are going to be signing autographs on the Northwest Concourse, and then 11:45 is what we've been waiting for. That is first kick here at CPKC Stadium to start off the 2025 season. So we know that's a lot of information. There's a couple other things I need to mention. If you haven't been to the riverfront lately, to put it lightly, it's kind of a mess. There's a lot of construction work going on between the Kansas City streetcar construction coming down to the stadium, of course, and then just a lot of businesses being developed too. So take a look at this map here. The Grand Boulevard Bridge is closed to traffic, so all drivers and rideshare coming to the stadium are going to need to take the Berkeley Riverfront Parkway and then follow the signs to drop off near Port KC. It's going to be near the Origin Hotel. So coming back out here to the stadium, I am joined by Caitlin Carducci. You are officially the GM of the Kansas City Current. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And so you have the really difficult task of bringing in talent to this team. And boy, have you done a great job, because every position, doesn't matter if you're a defender. We have so many goalies now. I mean, how do you go about picking all these players who come from different countries? Some are like 16. How do you do this?
So the biggest thing is we try and find good people. We need, good people, good citizens of Kansas City to come in here and represent our city in the way that we know, and we're proud Kansas Cityans. So that's the first part. Second part is they need to be really good at soccer. And fortunately, we have a lot of those players too. So, and then the third thing is when we look around, we could not have a better, recruiting tool than this gorgeous stadium that we stand in, and the only one in the entire world where they know that this stadium is theirs. It's teal. It says Kansas City Current everywhere. Like, this is their home, and people want to come play here. It's the easiest thing in the entire world.
And so this offseason, you were bringing in trades, bringing in players from other countries, bringing in players who were playing in college. What is it like to balance sort of those different levels of experience to put together this whole team?
Yeah, balance is the key word there. You need a little bit of fresh talent. You need some youngins to grow into being the stars of tomorrow. You need some really good impact players, right? That are ready to go right now. And then you need some of those veterans who have been there and seen it all. So we've got a great mix of talent and experience on this team. We do have the reigning MVP and the record-setting goal scorer, Temwa Shawinga. So she'll be out here tomorrow, hopefully smoking some people and scoring some goals.
We're looking forward to that. Caitlin, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we want to draw your attention to the screen right now, because we want to show you an image of what I think are probably the coolest kits that the Current has debuted so far. These are the Teal Town kits. They are an all teal kit that will be worn when the Current are away this season. It is their secondary kit. And what's really special is there is a map of Kansas City on it. And we learned this morning that the crest on the chest is actually where CPKC Stadium is located. So it was all done very purposefully. It's all meant to be to showcase the love of Kansas City and the love of this stadium. So thank you for spending the morning with us here on First News. We've got so much more to share throughout the morning as we talk to some more players, we hear from fans, and we share what head coach Vlatko Ananovsky has to say about what makes this team so special. So for now, Donna, we'll send it back to you.